Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Lakeisha Michelle here, super fired up. It's a wonderful, wonderful day here in Dallas, Texas, and I am going to just talk about nothing major. Well, it's kind of major, but I want to talk about a question that I get all the time. This is a question that I'm telling you I get every day in my inbox, and it's talking about managing your salon chair, and it's talking about listen, this is for my hairstylist, makeup artist, nail techs, eyebrow, what you call them things everybody doing in their eyebrows now? Microblade technicians, estheticians, all of that. Listen, you have to recognize, even though, here's what I love about the word stylist. This word, the CEO stylist, a stylist is someone who puts things together. They design. You can be a stylist of hair, a stylist of clothes. I'm a stylist of my life. Okay, so I feel like, because a stylist is a creator. Let's just look at some other words for stylist. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's see what we got. Say what's up when you get in the chat room. Another word for stylist, a trendsetter. What? What a trailblazer, innovator, initiator, pace setter. Come on, hello, I'm a stylist. So if you're following me, and I have a lot of entrepreneurs that follow me as well. If you're self-employed, it just goes without saying. We're all doing the same thing as a self-employed person. Now, if your business is not making no money, then it's not a business fully. Like, just because we have papers and cards, a business is for profit. So it's not for you to be in ministry and to be praying over people at the chair salon. Oh, this is my ministry. Hallelujah. You're in business to be paid. You can go to church and pray for people, baby, but you're in business to make some coins. Now, for those of you who get irritated about talking about money, then you need to move it away from my channel, because I'm going to talk about what people don't like talking about. It's uncomfortable. It's a bad thing. Actually, it's not. This business is for a profit. So we're supposed to be learning how to use our God-given talents and skills to be able to design life on our terms. That's the blessing of being self-employed. You get to choose. Somebody asked this morning when I was on Good Tea, what do you do? How are you working? And I was like, well, I'm actually working even when I'm not working. I've designed my life. I was a stylist. I became the CEO of my life, and I decided to design it the way that I want. So I wake up when I want, I work when I want, I travel when I want, I make what I want. This is what I've decided, and this is what has happened and is happening. And so the beautiful part is that the beauty industry is at the core of that. It allowed me to do so. And so I'm very passionate about teaching the concept that I had to learn and still am learning. Because the more money, the more clients, the more stuff, the more you are more this. And you're not the stylist, right? The technician, the person who is delivering the thing. And so whether you have nails, whether you have makeup, whether you have hair, whether you are selling, I don't know, pictures, like, you're still a stylist. You're designing, right, the situation. So listen, thank you, Tiny. Tiny's in the comments posting the link. So listen. I wrote a book about it. It's called The CEO Stylist, #1 best-selling. I can't believe that, best-selling on Amazon. How freaking amazing is that? Boom. So you can read about it. But the purpose of this live stream, let's talk about managing the chair and your house bills. Because I get this question a lot. And what happens is you're thrown into the industry and you're trying to do hair. This little girl she just gets all the attention every day on live stream, huh? She gets the word, she gets good tea, and she gets everything. Hey, Raquel. So you're trying to be a professional. You've gotten this skill. So you're doing makeup. You're doing hair. You're self-employed. And so the thing about being self-employed is that while this is the thing that I'm selling, everybody in the comments right now, write what you sell. If you are a hairstylist, put hairstylist. If you are a makeup artist, put that. Whatever you're selling, if you're selling a service, a product, let me see what you sell in the comments. Let me see what you sell in the comments. So here's the deal. This is a topic that I used to be like, this makes no sense. I tried to understand how my personal bills, I didn't understand how to manage my self-employed income and my personal bills. So it was just a constant struggle. And so I would read books like Dave Ramsey. Let me tell you guys, get the book Profit First, and then get the book, what's that book in the closet, honey? The Dave Ramsey book? Get Profit First by Mike McAllowitz, and then get the book Money. Is it? Let me see it. Can you get it, baby? Thank you, hon. Bun. Show. That man right there. Self-development. I see hairstylist, transportation, working on business strategy for selling new business. I love it. So and
financial peace.
That's what it is. It's financial peace. This right here was bomb. This class, if you can go in your local area and take this, but for my self-employed people, it didn't make. I took this first years ago and I didn't understand it. Then I struggled for some more years, and then I ran upon Profit First by Mike McAllowitz. He's a weird name. When you start typing it wrong on Google, Google is smart. It'll figure it out. Put in Mike McAllowitz. Think about how you might try to spell it, and it'll pop up because I don't know. So what I love is that this came to life after I read Profit First. Anyway, so 2 books I recommend, 3 books I recommend. Mine, of course, shameless plug, The CEO Stylist. Financial Peace, this program, if you can find it in your area, oh my God, or buy the digital version, it's a must. And then get Profit First, because between those books, I finally understood how to just even figure it all out. Now, thank you, Tiny. Tiny put the link to my book in the Facebook group. In the Facebook page. So here's the deal. Here I am. I'm excited. I got my license. I'm a hairdresser. And I am like, can't nobody stop me now because I'm in control. And here's what I know for sure about me. I don't know about you. But when it's on me, because I need to pay my rent. So what was not cool, what I wasn't going to do was allow my personal life to interfere with what I needed to focus on as a newly independent contractor. How many newly independent contractors do I mean, not contractor, but self-employed person, right? How many of you guys are booth renting? You have your license now, whatever you're doing, makeup, hair. How many of you guys are here? My daddy texted me. Are here online right now listening, and you are running your chair? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know. So here's the deal. I was very excited. I love it. Hey, Kim. Hey, girl. Tia. Okay, I acknowledge everyone watching. Thank you guys for watching. And so listen, I'm new. I'm excited. I have a lot of emotions because people are telling me that most hairdressers don't, this kind of creepy. People are telling me that most hairdressers don't make money. People are telling me that when you're self-employed, it don't really work out. People are telling me this, but something inside of me says, not I, says the cat, okay? Something inside of me was like, I'm not going to listen to their fears. If you're in this moment that I'm speaking to, one of the best moments of your life right now is to have the attitude that if I don't, attitudes. And I get so excited because it was a life-changing time for me. I'm fresh out of abuse, and I'm literally starting from scratch. I'm in the negative. You know, some people, I remember one girl on Facebook was like, I know her from her neighborhood. Her mama gave her everything. First of all, that's what you thought, because my mama kept a roof over my head. I bought literally. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure my sister's okay. She keeps calling me back to back. So, teaching, are you okay? Let me make sure my babies, my kids, my sister, okay. So, listen. Sissy, I just text you. So, listen. I'm in this moment where it's pivotal. How many of you guys ever started where you in the negative? I started in the negative. That don't even make sense. Okay, Sissy, I'm gonna call you. I started in the negative. And I was like, everybody's saying that I shouldn't do this. But I'm gonna go for it because what I do know is I'm gonna figure it out. So then I remember I was excited and fired up. I'm listening to all the motivational books. I'm listening to people like myself that are on these different platforms. And so I start to take my steps and I start to put myself out there. But then I realized that it was harder than I thought. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I start going out trying to tell people that I'm now a hairstylist. Hear me roar. I'm excited. And then I get out there and ain't nobody saying nothing. Crickets. Okay. Now I did have a few people that followed me. And I did start making money, but it was only enough money to cover rent. Food was struggle. Light bill was struggle. phone bill was struggle. I know how to keep your phone on. Anybody need help with their phone bill? I will call and act like I'm you. And I bet you I keep your phone on for another 30 days, baby. I can keep your car from not being towed for at least 6 months. I'm good at that. Like, I'm telling you, I'm so good at keeping cars from. I remember when I got this man right here, and he went to go buy me a new car. He was like, girl, what's going on? You need to get yourself together. So we go to the dealership, and we get a new car. He was like, for your birthday, let's go. This is what he said. We're going to go look at cars. I was like this. I don't know how to look at a car and not get it, you know, with my broke tail. So listen, we go, and the dealership, like, they looking at the paperwork. They like, well, you haven't paid your car note but 3 times this year. And I'm sitting here with a poodle, a cute, it wasn't a poodle, it was a chihuahua. I had my purse, my sunglasses. I was like this. Yes. Babe, I was a pro at getting by. Anybody know what I'm talking about? So listen, Shella, Nalula, you feel me? Okay. Sahar said, yep, crickets. Exactly. It was a wonderful time to be alive because I learned so many lessons. I actually had to put myself out there and find a rhythm. There were moments when I came to the house after being out, passing out flyers all day, and I just literally was like, I'm not going to be able to pay my rent. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm trying. I'm putting in the motions. And I had enough clients to do this, but then not this. I had enough clients to get this bill, but not this bill. And it was just a cycle. And it wasn't until I started to develop a system and a routine. You guys, we need routines around certain things. I'm very much sporadical, okay? Is that a word? I don't think so. I'm sporadical. I'm radical mixed with sporadic and random. Completely. But I realized that I had to be willing to go out every day and market myself, even though there was not an immediate return. And so I didn't have time to market myself on Tuesday, be depressed on Wednesday, be looking for some money from somewhere on Thursday, try to go market and do a couple heads on Friday. That's not how it works. Deal with the kids on Saturday, your man trifling on Sunday. You can't operate like that. Your personal life and business life go like this. They don't go like this. You can't take off of marketing today and expect a return on. It doesn't work like that. So the more I was prolonging being in my feelings, like, oh, this marketing stuff is not working. Maybe the people were right. Maybe I don't know. I'm like, nah. I'm going to write out what I'm going to make. So I'm going to be intentional about how much money I'm going to make. I don't know how, and that's not my job. That's why I do Good Tea for Life. You need both. You need to talk to Jesus, and you need to also read all these books that Jesus put in these people's hearts and learn and do what they say. Okay? So I got a hold of Brian Tracy, and I started to do things consistently. I went to work for a set amount of time, even when nobody was there. I was there, right? And then during those hours, I was working. Okay, ain't nobody in my chair. I'm gonna go to the store across the street and let everybody know I do hair. Okay, ain't nobody. I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm gonna go to Target. I'm gonna keep talking to people because my business is based on people. So I need to go find them. Somebody put in the comments, go find them. Go find them. Go find them. I can't come home and sit in my feelings and look at baby kids and ratchet men who want to lay up and you doing bad by yourself, girl. Like, I don't have time for that. Right? And so I had to change my mentality. And so now here's the thing. Once I started making money in the salon, it was exciting. It was like, dang, I know I'm going to make my bills. I started making some money. So every time I made money, what I did was just go pay my bills because that was all I was trying to do in life. Can I just pay a bill on time? Somebody. I'm just trying to pay my rent. Literally every month it was like, am I going to pay my rent? Oh, I pay my rent. Had a little money for some Wingstop. What? Can go to the club and buy a couple drinks. Be at the club. Broke is all on doors like, can I get a double shot of Ciroc and some? Girl, bills ain't together, nothing. But you cute and you at the club. Anyway, that's why I don't have sympathy. People are like, oh, I don't have money for this. But you just bought your baby some new Jordans. But you could have got some intellect and acted on the intellect and then took action that got you money residually, all the time, recurringly. Okay, but listen. I was like, look, I finally made some money. Now I can pay my rent on time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was crunk. But then I realized shortly after that, because I found a routine. I learned how to market all the time. Marketing is my second nature. I will turn on a camera and market. I will talk to somebody in public, in person. It's second nature. For some reason, we think that marketing is like, as a self-employed person, you have to market 24/7. It needs to become another finger on your hand. Okay, matter of fact, it needs to be one of your hands. Okay, this hand is for working, this hand is for marketing. And you need to do that all the time. Because last time I checked, you don't just take your hands off your body. So just as much as your hands are here, you got to work and you got to market. It has to, and guess what? Everybody wants to find a balance. You just got to do it. It has to become a part of your daily routine. My schedule has marketing planned in it every day. It's in there. So it's a part of my schedule. Do I get to market every day because life happens? No, there's some days I don't feel like it. Some days I need to take a break and restore my soul. But listen, them days don't come, because some people like to use that as an excuse. Every day you take off will count in the future. So if you take this week to be lazy and sulky or lay up and be booed up, and how are people if you are listening to this and you booed up and broke, this is not the way it's supposed to be. That's just my daddy. If I can, I need to go to my dad's house so he can teach that sermon. Booed up and broke don't go together. I'm laid up in bed. I'm in love, but I'm broke. Now, niet. That's niet in Russian. I mean, that's no in Russian. It's a no. So anyway, that's another story. I'm serious. Like, what's up with these women want to be laid up? You better be. Now, if you're going to be laid up now. Anyway, that's another story. Another story for another day. You are speaking to me. Go find them, go find them, go find them. LOL, I know what you're saying. Exactly. Look, I love it. I love it. I love it. Notes from today's. Tiny is on it. Tiny is on it on Facebook. So listen, here's the deal. I finally started paying bills and I was excited. But then I realized that I also am made to do more than pay bills. Can somebody say yes, yes in the comments right now? Can I get an amen in the comments right now? I'm actually here to do more than pay bills. I'm actually here to just survive. I'm not here to just freaking survive. Because we go through these phases where we start to make money, we get excited, but then, oops, we forgot to stop. We stopped marketing because now I'm working and I'm making some money. So now I forgot to market. So then this goes like this. Well, if I'm not marketing, this doesn't happen. Does that make sense? If people don't see me, there ain't no work that's going to happen because ain't no more people. Eventually, this person went to the market. This person went home. This person started crying. Wee. This person, they just cut their hair off and said, forget about it. This person. So now there's no more work to do. And I stopped marketing. So every time your right hand go like this is you marketing because you waving to people. Hey, y'all, I do hair. Hey, y'all, I do makeup. Hey, y'all, I do nails. Hey, y'all, I sell trucks and stuff, transportation. Hey, y'all, I do it. Hey. This hand should never stop waving at people. Everybody, let me see your right hand. Let me see your right hand up in the air. Everybody hand go up. And it stay there. And it stay there. And it stay there. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Because all I do is win. Okay, sorry, got random. Let me see the right hands because this is your marketing hand. From now on, we will address each other's right hands as our marketing hands. This hand, if it stops waving, that means that your work will soon begin to just crumble. If this hand stops, this is your working hand. Your left hand is your working hand. Your right hand is your, yes, look at all the emojis. I love it, I love it, I love it. Nalula, I love it. This hand is your marketing hand. So you should always be waving at people. This thing should always be working. All the time, every day, through the bad kids, through the can't pay the bills, this hand never stops moving. Because when this hand stops moving, either now, 30, 60, 90 days, maybe a year from now, this hand will die. Why? Because they work together. You won't have any work if don't nobody see you waving at them so you can wave them down to come into your business. Does that make sense, guys? Now, here's how we're going to get back to managing the bills in the chair. Hey, Gwen. Roquel, yes. Tiny, yes. Say, heart, give me butterflies and frogs. Is that your hand? Okay, so look. That's my, what? Okay, let me just take this person off my live stream. We have a little heckler there. Remove. Boom, you just got deleted. Okay, so listen. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Let me get this. Hold on, y'all. Let me just take this distraction. So now, here's how it works with hide user. There we go. We're going to hide the user. Goodbye. So now, I'm here where I've been marketing and I've been working. Then I realized that I'm not just born to just work. So now what do I do? Because now I've made it to where I only make enough to pay bills. So I'm excited about that. I can pay bills and buy some extra out to eat food. So I feel like I've arrived. And then, you're welcome, Kim. And then I realized that now, how do I get past this? That's where Profit First came in, right? That's where Dave Ramsey, I started seeking financial advisors. And then I realized that all I needed to do is find a system in my business to where I would market on, like have a regular marketing thing that's working. I have a routine, consistently deliver excellent work, right? And then go back to the reason why I started. Yep, there we go, Elizabeth. You getting to where I'm getting to. Go back to the reason why did I start this? Because I do love to serve people. I do love to help women. I do love to make them feel exactly. I had to refocus. So I went back to the drawing board. Okay, I'm not here just to survive. I'm just surviving right now. I actually get to have a vision. I actually get to have a vision. And the vision is not just what I want for these people, but the vision also includes what I want for myself. And so now that I understand that there's a dance between the marketing and doing the work, okay? The work has a whole situation. There's a lot of working. There's a lot of delivery. Now that I know that there's a dance and these two things need each other, I can revisit my vision. I can actually look at why I got started, revamp, and go back to the people with a stronger, I'm coming back stronger than ever. So then I get excited, I get professional. I realize that I'm a manager. So now I've got to be able to manage these people, manage what I want. I started to write, okay, how much money do I want to make? Okay, that's me personally. That's after my business is taken care of, after all business is paid for. Now, okay, I need to look at the money that I pay myself. So a lot, because I had this misconception in my head that when I'm behind the chair making money, that money was all of the money that paid, like I just would get paid every week and just try to survive. So I would throw it at whatever bill was the worst, whatever bill was the one that needed the most. And then I'm like, oh, I don't have to do that. Because now I got this marketing thing that I know how to do, so I know how to go get the people. Okay, I consistently know how to go get people. I consistently know how to do this. And so the money that's coming in, now all I got to do is do more of this, because now I got a routine and we know that it works, right? And then adjust this. So now it's not just, oh, I can pay this rent and this. I actually realized that I was in a place where the rent was not, that wasn't the rent I should have been paying, because I just went and got anything. So now I can adjust the numbers. And now I know here's the cost of my business. Here's the cost of my life. And so now I can do business with these numbers in mind. And so, boom, there's a check for me. There's a check for the business. And everybody wins. And all I got to do is manage it all. Right? And so when you start, understand that it's natural. You're trying to make it. You're trying to keep the lights on to the business. You're trying to keep the lights on to the house. You're trying to keep the kids' daycare going on. That is natural, guys. It doesn't mean quit. It doesn't mean that like, oh, you're a failure. It's just, this is a part of it. You decided that you were going to do something different, that you weren't just going to be, you're not going to work for someone else. You wanted to work for yourself. You wanted to do something different and you want to make it successful. You decided, you took a chance. You said, you know what? I know it don't look like I know much, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my studio, or I'm going to work for myself, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to be successful. Who set out to do this to fail? You set out to do this to be successful. You came to thrive. You came to have extra money. You came to pay your bills and have some vacation money and some savings and, you know, whatever it is for you. That's what nobody starts up. You might as well work for someone else if you just came to survive. You can go survive at McDonald's. You can go survive at a regular corporate job. You can survive anywhere. You could be a housewife and just survive on whatever dude making. Like, you can survive. But if you're watching this and you have your own self-employment situation, whatever that looks like, then you didn't just come, right? And so I get the question a lot, like, yo, how do I work all this out? Understanding that marketing is necessary. Most of the times we get so like jumbled up and we think that marketing is what you do after you get on your feet. We think that going to find the people is what you do after the fact. Because I got to figure it out. I got to get my personal life together. I got to figure out these bills. And then the bills pile up to where it makes you not take action because you don't want to incur any more bills. You don't get in business to like move around where you don't have no bill. That doesn't make any sense. No, you got to rise to the occasion. I'm looking for people who are ready to rise to the occasion. I'm looking for those people who signed up to be self-employed, who signed up to be successful, because you didn't sign up to just make. I'm looking for the people who signed up to be a successful self-employed person, to be able to provide for their lifestyle the way they want, to be able to pay their personal bills, to write themselves a check, and that check covers everything they want, not just some over here and some over there, right? Where are those people at? I want to commend you for actually taking the step, for actually moving forward, right? But understanding that the reason why you feel like, okay, I can't do both, or this is hard, or okay, I'm getting confused, is because first of all, you got to keep the vision in front of you. You got to keep those numbers in front of you. We got to talk about money because business is numbers. You got to, and it's not just money. It's how many clients are you having? How many clients can you turn out in an hour? It's all of those different, there's a lot of numbers to manage. That's just like, I'll go to the gym when I lose weight. Thank you, Kim. Hello. Let's give Clint, if you got the weight emoji, put the weight emojis on there. Don't stop marketing. Trust it begins. Yeah, because what happens is I listen to these emails that I see and you just stop marketing. We can't work on the business to where we stop marketing. And understand, your left hand is doing several things. You're delivering the service. You're managing the customer experience. You're creating systems so that there can start to be a flow. You're doing all kind of stuff over here while you at work. But you can't stop this. If you stop this, you ain't going to have no reason to do all of this because there ain't going to be no people because they're not going to be able to find you. My business is growing and doing better than ever using these principles and techniques that I've learned from Lakeisha. Listen, thank you. And I've learned these from a lot of people in trial and error. So you cannot stop marketing. It amazes me the amount of emails I get each week where people just say they kind of like want to go figure it out. What are you figuring out? Either you marketing or you're not. And here's the deal. Marketing is not getting a pretty picture like this and posting it so people can, and you say, book me. That's not marketing. While waving this around is exciting, if I don't convey to you why that book is important, right? My favorite way to market, if I'm struggling in a service business, is to get in front of Deborah. It doesn't make sense to try to, like, I'm not going to think that, you know, something online is going to blow up tomorrow and give me money. If I need my business to turn around in the next 30 days, I need to get outside and touch as many Deborahs as possible because the numbers and facts and statistics tell me that all it is a numbers game. If I talk to 10 Deborahs, I teach my class, you need 9 no's to get 1 yes. So that means I need to talk to 9 people that say, no, leave me alone. I don't want it. I don't want what you're selling. Oh my God. I need rejection in order to get my blessing. Can I see that in the comments? I need rejection in order to get my blessing. Come on. Come on. Because here's the deal. People pay people. People pay people. It took me so long to build up an internet audience. I made building up a YouTube channel, a Facebook. I made that a part of my weekly marketing. But the main thing I did was go to Deborah in her face and say, Deborah, guess what? I know how to help you. That's what I did to build a 6-figure salon business. And people try to skip this, and you want to post a picture like this and think that she's supposed to give a dang. She don't care. You're just another person on social media posting. But you need social media. So there's no you have to learn how to do it all because you chose to be self-employed. So what does that really look like? What does that really look like? Because when I walk up to Deborah, she's still going to have her no ready because it's just what we do as humans. When somebody walk up to you, you typically be like, child, I got things. I'm trying to think about my man, these kids. Oh my God. You're in your own world. And so what happens is we go to market and we think that because Deborah rejects us, that, the industry's bad. All these people. I saw somebody the other day was like, I went and, the hair industry not for everybody. That's why I go over here and, until this picks up. You never gave it a shot. Did you spend 30, 60, 90 days, 6 months? I believe you need 6 months of consistent action to feel it. But you can feel some stuff in 30 days. You can feel some stuff in 60 days. What you feel in April is a result of what you did the previous months. People love to blame it on the slow season. But my slow season still doesn't leave me dry, droughted, broke, depressed, sad. So there's a lot that goes into this. Right, Tracy? It's consistency. We're not disciplined. We get caught up in life. We want to blame it on the children. We want to blame it on, I don't have no money. I didn't have no money when I learned marketing. I think that's the best time to learn it. Be broke and hungry as hell. And you're going to, like my daddy said, sink or fail. We were talking about Joshua in the Bible. Them people crossing the river, children of Israel. They got to cross through some water that's up this way. You best believe when they was walking through, they was like, this could fall on our heads. Hey, Joshua, what's going to happen if this water fall on our head? Sink or back swim, backstroke, one of the two. You better figure it out. That's what self-employment looks like. This could not work. Nope, it could not work. But if it does. And so I want to commend you guys for taking the opportunity to jump into self-employment. I want to invite you guys to practice for 30 days. Because listen, managing the chair and the house bills, you got to have people. You got to have some money coming in. How do I get the money coming in so that I can pay my personal bills and the whatever the business expenses are? How do I do both? You market like crazy. You deliver excellent service. You have a vision. You know the numbers. You're intentional every single week. You're measuring and you're looking. How many of you guys are actually, look, I can tell you right now, even the people that have paid me that are already in my classes, they always be like, girl, I fell off. How many of you are walking around with your binder? I wish I could see people when I'm talking right now so I can see if you actually, like I tell everybody, get you a binder. I love my little binder. It's like my Bible. So everything is on, all these little things. I got all kind of stuff. Keep the business plan in front of you. Okay? Keep all of this in front of you and you look at it every day. You journal every day. You be intentional about what you're going to make every week. You're working up to. You're working up to this. See, people think that this is unnecessary, but it's the very thing that you should be doing. So in my program, the Book Stylist, what we do is we're intentional. Here's what I decided to do for the program. What I love is the members who are in there are about to get a jolt of income because I know how it is. Right. Hey, Terry. I know how it is. We get kind of stagnant. We get used to our routine. A lot of people, once they took the Book Stylist, they were like, this was amazing. What's next? This is something you should do for 6 months. And don't pass go until you naturally always hit your income. That pays your house bills as a check. Like, you should be able to pay all your stuff. The business, your savings, your profit account, you as a person, and then when you pay yourself, that covers all of your life. Rent, house, the cars, giving money to the parents, all of that. That's personal. You want to be able to build a business that gives you the life that you love. And it happens from being consistent. So who is this for? This is for nail techs, anybody in the beauty business. If you're a service provider, if you have to go out and get people, that's what this program is practicing. So here's what we're doing. We work together starting this Monday. We're doing a fresh round. And we're going to, for the next 30 days, be intentional and market like some super gorillas. Like, we're going to just be crazy, and you're going to build the habit of marketing, build the habit of getting rejection so that you can get your blessing. Because you need 9 no's to get 1 yes. And what I love is that this is going to actually help you. The better you get at talking to these no's, the more of them will convert to yeses. And so what we're going to do for the next 30 days is work on getting booked. Because you want to get so booked that you can write yourself a check, your business a check, and everybody happy. And so that's what we're doing starting this Monday. How do you sign up? Listen, the cool thing is that when you sign up, you already get access to a ton of stuff. So for all my old members, you don't got to do nothing because you're already in the class. And hold on, let's see here. Look at all these people. I get so many. I'm sorry, y'all got it straight. I get so many people, so many amazing people from YouTube. I love you guys. I see every YouTube comment. Understand that. So if you leaving me a comment, I see you, I hear you, I love you. So here's what you do. You go to LakeishaMichelle.com and you type that into the browser, okay? Then you're going to literally look for the 30-day client building bootcamp. Click that link. Click the link and you'll see all the details. We're going to focus on building your clientele for 30 days. So you will be making your binder. You'll be getting your worksheets, whether you write them or print them out, so that you can have your worksheets. And for the next 4 weeks, you will be intentional about making the money, about getting the clients. You'll build the muscle of marketing, because marketing is a muscle that you shouldn't just do when it's convenient for your personal life. So many people send me that message and I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Calling all service providers. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com, register for the book stylist. So listen, there's a payment plan option. What I do know is that the investment, so you can start for as little as $125. The $125 divided by 30. Let me see. Let me give y'all a breakdown. And we view money as a thing that is scary. Like, oh my God, $125. Look, I do when I got it. But the problem is your mentality. Mentality is what's stopping, especially in the black beauty industry. It's everywhere in the, but I'm black, so I'm gonna talk to my people for a second. The cultural, mental manure that has been dumped, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Your baby got new J's, but you're like struggling in your business. Like, I can't. It's just a no, and it's just a timeout. So listen, 125 divided by 30, that's $4.16 a day. And we're literally going to work together, live stream every week. You have your workbook that you're going to build this coming week, and you're going to be intentional about your monthly income, your weekly income, your daily income, setting those appointments, all your different marketing strategies. And what I love is that I'm going to be all in your face, all nosy. You know what's interesting? People will buy it and then they get nervous to share with me. Like, I'm nosy. If you want to talk about what you're doing and we actually review it and work together, then this is the opportunity. One thing that I've done really well, especially with the beauty industry, it's just easy. It's just easy because there's only a few things that you need to be good at. You don't need to be the best hairstylist. You don't need to be the best hairstylist. You don't need to be the best nail tech. You need to be consistent. Do you know how much more consistency? There's so many singers in this world that are not singing like we would think they could be, because you know somebody that can blow at the local church. But the level of consistency, that discipline to show up even when nobody was listening, that discipline to vocal train when nobody was listening, that discipline to put themselves out there and get told no by a million agencies but still keep going. They're doing something outside. Y'all hear that beeping? I'm just saying. So here's what I want you to do. For those of you who are not just born to survive and try to make it, and I don't know, I'll do it when I get the money. None of that mentality. If that's you, then you probably want to stay away, because I'm not here for excuses, because we all had to go through it. The people who have done it and done well in the beauty industry. The Book Stylist is a 30-day boot camp. Now, this is a standalone program. So when you log in, listen, when you click this button, it's going to take you to the website. Now, you're going to see the information there. The 30-day boot camp starts on Monday. You have a 3-payment option, or you have a one-time investment. Of course, you're going to save money when you invest one time, right? But you also can start now on the payment plan. So your stuff will come out every 30 days. So here's what I know for sure. The people that get in this program and do this, what we're about to do for the next 30 days, they always get their money like this, because they come in hungry. So if you ain't hungry, this is probably not for you. If you're lazy, if you're looking for something to fail, this is not for you. This is for the people who are like, you know what? I actually want to be able to have a successful chair and pay my bills and have some money left over. I'm trying to vacation. I'm trying to save. I'm trying to invest. And I am ready to step up and put myself out there in a way like I've never done before. Because that's what it requires. I know I don't know everything, but I'm going to figure it out. That's the attitude. I know I don't know everything, but I'm going to figure it out. Come on. So that's what this program is, and it starts on Monday. I want to sign up. So go to LakeishaMichelle.com. I'm hungry and ready. I love it. Listen, I want to see you guys in here. $125. Let's see what that is. Let's play some. The whole thing is that we want God to bless us, but we don't want to do the crunches and the push-ups to build the muscle. $125 divided by 5 people. Call 5 people and tell them to give you $25. And every time you get a client from doing the work, give them that $25. Tell them I'll pay you back within 30 days. Call 5 people. Can you, what? That's giving somebody $25 each week, right? Well, 5 weeks. Y'all got to get creative. We so used to just being basic and just hoping God is going to bless and waiting on the change. The change is not going to, I don't understand. The change is, it's happening. You create the change. You create the newness. You create the routine. You have to do the crunches and the curls and the push-ups and the sit-ups. So listen, this is super exciting, and it's starting on Monday. I really want you guys to get in and be intentional about, so there's a workbook that I take you guys through on how to plan your money, okay? And how to plan the number of clients that you need to get, you know, practicing your marketing skills and marketing conversation in a guerrilla format. What does that mean? You're going to use free stuff and go get people that's going to give you money, because you can't do business without people. We're trying to hide behind social media. If you don't have a following, or if you have the wrong following, that means you're letting people who are not even the people that need to see you, you out there telling everybody this and that, and they're the wrong people. When I first started marketing, I was posting all my pictures and stuff on social media, but it was just my family. So they were just kind of like, okay, that's cute. And school friends who didn't have money to buy stuff anyway. But I just continually showed up, and everybody that I met in person that was my audience, I sent them to my social. That's how I built social media. I started sending the right people to my online. It required me to go and get the people. So some of y'all keep asking me how you build an audience. There's no, unless you're Ty Lopez and can spend $1 million on YouTube ads specified to the people that is his audience, 9 times out of 10, you're not. So I'm gonna need you to join my train, and we're gonna do it the regular way, because it works. And it's so rewarding, and you'll be surprised. You can do 6 figures with not a lot of people. You don't need 100,000 people to make $100,000, or whatever you want to make, 40,000, 30,000, 106, I don't know, whatever your number is. And so that's what this program is going to help you do. Get clear on the vision and the purpose, the why you're doing this. You need to keep that in front of you, because when you want to quit, you can easily turn to that and keep going. Right? You're going to be able to pay your kids' daycare and not stress about it because your baby daddy don't want to pay the bill this week. I know I got a lot of women that be like, my baby daddy don't want to pay daycare bills. Like, what are these dudes? Like, boo. But listen, girl, when you got it, when you getting booked, you ain't got to worry about it. He can just be trifling by himself. And then you can actually focus on other things that matter, right? Because you know that you're going to take care of business. And so that's what this program is about, building your clientele. And you're being intentional. I think that this is something that people should practice at least 90 days. But I really want to say 6 months. But 6 months scares people. And they just go, oh my God, 6 months. I don't have 6 months. I got to pay my rent. It's so, the mentality is jacked up. That's why I'm always speaking to mindset, because until I change my mindset, nothing else changed. If all I see is people, if my family don't pay bills on time, They think liability instead of full coverage insurance. They think life insurance ain't important. All these GoFundMe funerals is popping up on Facebook. My cousin just died, GoFundMe. This is really ghetto, guys. This is a mentality. You'd rather pay the cheap insurance on your car, but your life in the car? I don't understand it. So your life is cheap? It's the same thing with your business, right? So guys, you've got to invest, whether it's my program or not. Understand, yes, there's a lot of people who are not in the beauty industry that are in this because it's clientele. If you need to build the clientele, if you sell an insurance, if you're selling a service and you're providing something to people, the skills, of course, the skills will actually, it's the same. Like right now, understand this. I no longer do hair. Somebody asked me this morning, what do I do? Why I wasn't at work? Because I designed my life to be so. I went from behind the chair, took the same business principles, and now I run an online business. And so I don't sell hairstyles, nails, any beauty things anymore. But I use the same techniques that I do this with. Now I do hair on camera. I sell hair classes, right? But the same way I got people into those classes, I have over 900 students. The same way I got those people is the same way that we about to get these people that you're going to get for the next 30 days starting this Monday. So listen, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to, if you feel the pull, but you're trying to figure it out, send me a message. Let's talk it through. Let's talk it through. If you feel like, man, I really want to do this, but I don't know. Listen, one thing about this that we're going to do is everybody that's done this challenge, they're like, wow, it's a jump start. It's not that you literally are going to be amongst people who all have the same goal. There's something about the community. The private Facebook group, the course online, it's an online course, right? But just being in a challenge phase, if you know that this is a challenge for the next 30 days, that kind of gets you going. It kicks you out that funk. Somebody sent me a message this morning. Let me read this to you. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com. You can sign up if you know that, boom, I'm about to do it. Call 5 people and get $25. However you got to work it out. Somebody sent me a message this morning, which I love. She said, girl, I'm waiting for my deposits to hit my account. I'm purchasing your boot camp. She said, but while I was getting dressed, I listened to the video of the preview that you have in the book Stylist. She said, I immediately connected and understood why it's been so jumbled and there's been miscommunication for me. So she's like, dang, the pre-work that you have us do in the course. She took the pre-work that's in this class that I'm telling you guys about. She said, I found myself going back to why. She said, it was so purposeful. She said, it's been easy for me to think about how I'm going to market now. Because she was in a really bad headspace. She was like, I'm stressed out. Like, I don't understand this. And here's the deal, guys. We don't have to do it by ourselves. And one thing I love about the internet is giving me the power to work with so many people. All I got is testimonials. I need to post them more. People like, Keisha, oh, guess what, girl? I'm making money. What? Guess what, girl? We getting out the hood. Guess what, girl? That's all I get. I wake up to. It's a beautiful thing. She says, I'm so excited. I can't wait to join. From the pre-work that's in this class. Because, guys, you don't get to just do business and be like not paying attention to your mindset. It's the more you expand your mindset, the more you expand in business. And so I'm here to invite you guys and to charge you guys. Hey, Kaya, I'm here to charge you guys. Those who are ready, who are sick of being sick and tired. If you have questions, let me know. Just ask me on Facebook. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Leave a comment at the bottom of the page. I see them all, right? But this 30-day boot camp is going to be something special. And we're going to practice getting clients with ease. We're going to work at your marketing schedule because you've got to make marketing attached to you like your right hand. Remember, this is your marketing hand. You've got to make marketing attached to you. It's second nature. All of this, I'm going to do it later. How do I balance my children in this? You've got to figure it out. And there's nothing you can say about it because there's just a million people who have more kids than you and more jobs than you and more overhead than you, and they do it. So please with this, I'm not, like, it has to be done. And when you have that attitude, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to make it have harmony. That's when the magic happens. And so I'm super excited about everybody who's already in the book Stylist, and I'm super excited about those who are joining. I dare you to join and change the trajectory of the rest of your year. Because the work is that powerful. The work is that powerful. So you go to www.lakeishamichelle.com. Thank you, thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Tiny put the link on Facebook. It's the Book Stylist Program. That's what you're clicking. Since I've been watching you, I've learned how to be more consistent with my clients, and I'm going, yay! I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing that, Kaya. Or maybe it's Kia. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's worth it. Sign up. Tell them, Tracy. ADH Snuggles. Do you have this type of program for those? Yeah. So the work that I do, what's cool is that I'm not in the beauty industry anymore. And my audience, there's a lot of self-employed entrepreneurs. Like, you know, that's just the reality of my life now. So, and what's cool is that the principles are business principles. I never learned business from a salon professional. I learned business from business books. That's how I learned it. And I learned business from people who run $1 million companies. And, you know, whether I saw them, whether I work with them in person or just from afar. So, yeah, my principles are definitely, what is this? They're definitely business principles for sure. So you can apply them. Small minds are afraid to invest in their business. You have to water a prune a garden to get it to grow. Exactly. Tia, I hope to see you on the inside. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I believe you're already in my community. Some are just plain lazy. They really are. Some people, you know what I noticed? I've seen people who've paid me thousands of dollars and literally what they were chasing was the internet hype. You can't chase internet hype. You can't try to be like so-and-so with all these followings and posting the cars and all that. Listen, that person can do that. Some of them are lying. Some of them, or most of them, are not, right? You have a lot of people that I know personally, they have a big following, they have a successful business, and they're posting the brandy stuff like the cars and the whatever, but they work for that. You're not looking at all the time that they work for it, all the time that they put in. So we can't be looking at what someone has and then go like whatever. And then everybody that's got it ain't posting it. That's another part. So listen, don't be worried about that. Worry about you. I've seen so many stylists get caught up in wanting to look the part on the internet. And so what happens is they get discouraged and then they stop doing the work. And then their business stops. If you stop marketing, your business stops. It may not be immediate because you might have had a lot of clients. And so now you feel like you big time, you busy. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I have a lot of stylists who they've been in the game for a long time and they stopped marketing. And then next thing you know, their business slowed down, right? And so it's because of, you gotta market. And let me tell you, if you stop marketing, oh, even Top has so here's what's funny. The same business principles that I talked to you guys about, Top has a private event band. And so he's so blessed. He's been doing it for what? How many years? I don't know, too long. We'll say 17 plus years. But seriously, he's been doing his as an independent self-employed person, selling a band. Can you understand? He sells a band that performs at the wedding or the corporate events or, you know, like the White House, that band that plays at those events. The business principles that I teach still apply to his business. Because when he stops marketing, his band is not getting booked. So he has to always be marketing. He has to always keep doing the gig. You can't stop this. If you stop this, this is going to shrivel up and die at some point. Or you get stagnant. You get the kind of clients that you have them same people every week. If you move or they move, the business is going to fail. Like, I never want to have my business where it depends on just them same weekly 5 people. That'll be a no. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yes, you are awesome. I just started following you. Thank you, Sophia. Welcome to the tribe. So listen, I just wanted to have the conversation with you guys about you have to manage the chair. I get that question a lot. Managing the chair, and I really could go deep into, but you gotta have people in the chair to boost the income so that you can pay your bills and have money to pay for what the business costs, to pay yourself as an employee, and live the life that you love. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. And what happens is we stress about what we don't have, and so then we stop marketing. I keep doing this. If you're just joining, your right hand is your marketing hand. Your hand is always to be waving at other people. This is your marketing hand. So every time I see y'all, when y'all see me in person, go like this. That's going to be our little language, because you should always be marketing. If you're not waving at people, they don't see I'm the business. This is the business. This is the marketing. So every time you see me, if you like it, then you should. It's not ring on it. It's just marketing. If you want a business, you should market. If you want a business, you should market. You better start marketing because you gonna be broke. If you stop marketing, because what happens? The business, you ain't got no people. If I'm not waving at you for you to see me, you're not gonna know about what I have, and so then I won't have nothing to do. I'm the business. I need to always be waving at you. Everybody, let me see your right hand if you understand the concept. When I'm waving, people are going to see me. A percentage of those people will buy something from me. And so then I will have work to do. I will have people to manage. I'll be delivering my service and my product or whatever. And it just happens like this. I mean, that's it. Very, very simple, people. So listen, the way that you actually manage all of this, you got to make more dough, period. It's non-negotiable. Make more money. Keep your expenses low while you're building your business. All these people, keep your personal expenses. One thing that I did was I kept getting, expensive as I was making more money. Keep your business, keep your personal life, because you're building a business. So keep your personal life cheap. Don't get twisted when somebody ride by in a Bentley. You know what I'm saying? You start making a little more money. You want to go rent the Bentley. No. Chill and build. Chill and build so you can pay all your bills. I just be making up stuff. Listen, but this is true. That was a true story. I made the mistake of starting to make more money because I was really good at this. I'm really good at this. I started making more money, so I had a whole bunch of clients. And now my life cost, every time I made more money, my life started getting more expensive. And so it cost me personally $10,000. That's ridiculous. Don't go there. Don't do that. Keep your personal until you have a steady, predictable, consistent income, and you have an ideal clientele. You know who you serve. You know who you are. You know what your main offerings are. Until you start figuring you out, live like no one else, so you can live like no one else in another time. All right, so listen, I'm Lakeisha Michelle. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Is this plugged up? Hold on. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com. And when you go to LakeishaMichelle.com, you're going to be able to sign up for the Booked Stylist. This is a clientele building course, and we're doing a 30-day challenge starting on Monday. So not only do you get access to all of the awesome material that's already there. Oh, let me explain to you what's already there. This is... Oh, it's making me log in like I'm a person. Okay, let me go look on my computer. Because there's a bunch of stuff already there. So you're going to learn how to do more than just get booked. Like there's a lot of information in here. Let me go to the curriculum. So you're planning how to make your money. You're making your goals. We're talking about the strategies to get clients. We're talking about how to convert people into customers, creating a buy now offer, the types of things that you can do, creating a membership, a loyalty and VIP program, how to create experiences, how to create a website, using Canva to create digital business cards and flyers. This class has a lot of resources in it that is focused and is geared to help you to market, okay? And so for the next 30 days, that's all we're focusing on. Getting clients, building your clientele, making more coins. I love it. You are awesome. Thank you, guys. I love you. So listen, you want to get in before this Monday, and you can do the 3-payment option. So you can start with literally an easy pay of $125, 3 easy payments of $125. And what that'll do is give you access to everything. You get access to everything and the 30-day challenge, okay? So it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. I'm super excited. Super excited. I bought your book last year. Thank you, Shella. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. And yeah, definitely, if you're interested, this book is on Amazon right now. And it really is, I just wanted to tell people, like, yo, you're not just you're a makeup artist, you're not just a nail tech, you're not just a stylist. There's a whole other operation that people forgot to tell us about. Even though they charged us $14,000, $15,000, $16,000 for tuition, they forgot to tell us that we are the CEOs of our lives and our business, and we get to design it how we want. And so I'm very excited about teaching everything that I've learned from being in the beauty industry that has literally transitioned to my life. It's really life principles. And so, yeah, super excited about that. I love you guys. And we're going to keep having this conversation. Maybe we'll come back later this evening. I added loyal client cards, and my clients are so happy with knowing they get a discount from me. Get it, girl. Exactly. Clients appreciate all of that. And so thanks for all this amazing info. You're welcome, Kim. Thank you for your interaction and your engagement. It's awesome. Hey, Kai. Okay, I said hi. Let's see. Do you have this type of answer that? Whatever it takes. I'm hungry and ready. Boom, boom. Small minds. I know it, girl. Elizabeth. Talk to him, Elizabeth. Yes, 6 months of consistency. When we market, make sure that we are up to par. There's a part about getting dressed and finding your power look in this class so that you look the part. You can't go out looking busted and broken, tired, and stressed out about your business expecting someone. You will only attract a busted and tired client. So you got to look the part. You can't market hair if yours is a mess. Exactly. I need rejection to get my blessing. Come on. Rejection is redirection. Listen, rejection is protection. It's redirection, and you need it to get your blessing. So understand that it's going to happen. Why do people say that? Because when you understand that you're going to be rejected, when it happens, you can protect yourself from going into depression. I see so many depressed people. The people are really struggling with depression, and depression is a spirit. Do you know that spirits are like, there's something that you can overcome. You have the power to overcome them. So if the depression spirit want to linger on you, you have the power with your words and through Christ to go on with that. You can speak to it and it goes away. And so the other part of it is that God gave you a mind to understand things. And so when you are rejected, instead of saying, oh my God, I'm a mess. No, you don't carry that. You actually can just say, you know what? I remember, Lord, rejection is my protection. So, Lord, thank you. You can train yourself to say, God, thank you for that. I need that. You need to build your rejection muscle. I called my nephew yesterday. I said, baby, I said, you know how many TV shows I've gotten rejected from? Let's count. American Idol, 5 times. The Voice, 5 times. Sunday Best, 3 times. How does it feel when you're looking at Kirk Franklin, Donnie McClurkin, Yolanda Adams, Kim Burrell, and you singing your heart out, and Kim Burrell and Yolanda say yes, and Donnie McClurkin says, I don't know. What? Hello? I'm like, what? And he's like, I don't know why we should pick you. I mean, what makes you think you did? He giving you attitude. And you're like, oh my God, this is being recorded. This is happening. I'm embarrassed. You know, I'm hurt. I'm rejected. This is rejection. And then the way they do it, Kim says yes. Yolanda says yes. Donnie says, you're like, oh. It shakes your faith. How do you bounce back from constant rejection of the very thing that people say is the calling on your life? How do you do that? You do. I don't got time to get depressed. I don't got time to be worried about nobody. I love everybody, and I got to keep pushing, right? So, y'all, let me tell you, there's so many things that I've failed at, but it's never a failure, and if I'm rejected, it's for a reason. There was a muscle in me that wasn't built. I needed to just keep going back. God gonna let you go through it until you get the lesson. Somebody needed to hear that. I called my baby. I was like, look, let's go down the list. America's Next Top Model. They said I was too fat. You know, America's Got Talent. They said I was good, but no. I'm like, what kind of ruling is this? Mario Lopez was like, we all know who should have won. He looked at me and he gave the thing to the other girl. I said, oh my God. This is all the behind the scenes rejection. Meanwhile, I'm still showing up to work. I'm still doing my thing. Listen, I'm just like you. I get rejection. It gets hard. It gets frustrating. But what I know for sure is that God don't bring you to nothing that you can't get through. But you have a choice. God gives you choice. Somebody put choice in the comments, and I'm about to go. Choice, 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 choice. What does that mean? When I'm facing my Jordan River and God says I can make it through something that looks extremely dangerous. When God says I can make it through something that the news say is not, my friends say is not possible. My own mama said it wasn't possible. But when I'm brought to it, God gave me the choice. It ain't like God just picks you up and says, here you go. No, that's not how that works. I'm sorry. He says, here you go. Boom, drop you in the middle of the storm. Drop you in the middle of a flooded river and say, now I told you you're going to make it through, but let me see if you're going to take the first step. Let me see if you're going to follow. Let me see if you're going to take some action. We got choice. That's scary. It's exciting and it's scary. Because then the fear happens. What if it's the wrong step? Gotta help you get to the right step. You need to get to stepping. Get to stepping in your right direction. Get it, y'all? I'm just saying. Kaya laughed and said, what did I say? Boom. I don't even know. Oh, because the storm. Yeah, I just feel like God be playing games. Like, here you go. Let me just drop you in the middle of a flooded river and tell you to cross it. There it is. I love it, you guys. I love you. How about that? Hopefully that message blessed your heart and blesses mine. And I am Lakeisha Michelle. Listen, if you want to get in on the 30-day boot camp, I strongly suggest, if you want to change the trajectory, you want to change your mindset, we're going to be doing the prayer Jabez. So don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. When you pray the prayer Jabez, magic happens. So we're doing mindset, we're doing marketing, and we're building clientele strongly. We're being intentional about it for the next 30 days starting on Monday. I'm super excited for you guys. I'm about to roll out. If you want to join, listen, you can start. Go to the book stylist. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com. LakeishaMichelle.com. Go to the website, www.LakeishaMichelle.com. And listen, you can join in 3 easy payments. Call 4 people, 5 people, get $25. If you don't have that, then you definitely want to be in this class because I'm going to help you make your money back within the month. One thing I've been really good at, I can't guarantee for legal purposes, right? But allegedly, everybody that be joining and actually do the work, they always make their investment back. So far, that's my track record. Okay? If you want to join, go to LakeishaMichelle.com and click on the book stylist and get ready to build your clientele in a way that you've never done before, with God first, with the mindset where it needs to be, and with the marketing material, techniques, strategies on paper. Something about putting your life on paper makes it tangible. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. So we're going to be very, very much intentional. We're going to create our binders. Well, mine is created, but I'm going to make sure y'all got y'all binders. You're going to have to show proof. I want to see pictures in our private Facebook group. This is an online community. So you're joining something that is digital. What does that mean? It's digital. It's online. You're going to be able to log in. You're going to be able to take the lessons, and you're going to create a binder with different areas of your life. You're going to have your personal life. You're going to have your intentional journaling. You're going to have your, y'all, I'm really going to give y'all the blueprint. This is how I roll. This is how I roll. And this is a cheap binder. You know, I used to be obsessed with making some fancy looking binder, and I was like, every time I try to go get that done, it gets too much for me. What works for me is this. This is my real life where I put all my personal stuff. So like I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do what I do to make coins, how I journal, how I, all of that. My mindset, what I do in the morning, my planning. I have a section for my brain dumping so that I don't forget my ideas, because, ideas can distract you. So you don't want to, just feel like you're losing your ideas. So you write them down. You just go ham on the idea and you leave it and trust and know that it's going to happen and come to fruition in the right time frame. So I created a section so that when I have the little schizo idea, shiny syndrome object moment, I can write it down and not be excited. Put all your bills there, your personal, can't see the paper, personal bills and business bills, put them there. Managing your debt payoffs, all of that. I do it on paper. Like, isn't that crazy? Paper. Like this, what does that say? Personal, biz. This is paper. Like, people be trying to be all, I don't need no another book from Target, because I realize them cute books from Target, I don't keep them. What I have kept consistently is this. This is like real life breakthrough work here. Oh my God. Like, anyway, so that's what you guys are going to create with me, and you're going to be intentional about making your money. So if you're down and you want to ride, go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Click on the 30-day boot camp for the book stylist, and you'll get access to the program as well as the challenge that we are having. So I love you guys. I will see you guys later in another video. Of course, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, and make sure that you're following me on Facebook and Snapchat and all that good stuff. Everything is at Lakeisha Michelle. And I love you. Ciao. Happy, is it Thursday, y'all? Yes, Thursday. Happy Thursday.